I'm inviting international speaker who's traveled to many different parts of the globe and who's a great speaker, a very hardcore professional personality who's also very spiritual. So help me welcome with your claps, Mr. Shirish Peter Sebastian.
Thank you, Sarvagya. And this is an awesome feeling connecting with people all across the world. This is being streamed across different parts of the world, and we welcome everybody on board for this global business presentation. The presentation comes to you from Winning Team Education System. And in this presentation, we are going to be dwelling on two aspects of the how of life and the why of life. Why we do some things and how we do some things. The moment we invite you to a global business presentation, I'm sure many of you will already be pondering in your mind, how do I do this business? How do I get into this business? You could be a homemaker. You could be a professional. You could be a teacher. You could be a HR consultant. You could be a college professor. You could be a student. Different walks of life. And one question pounding everybody's mind right now. Global business presentation, global business opportunity. How do I do it? Relax, sit back. You leave the how to us. What we want you to be very clear with this presentation is, why would you want to take part in this business? Why is a far more important question than the how, friends. So while we are doing this how and why, what we encourage you is to know that your ability to know how to think is far better than knowing what to think. In this presentation, we want you to wear your thinking cap, your thinking hat. Because time and again, we realize our ability to know how to think is far better than knowing what to think. All of us are busy thinking about so many things. How we think. Look at this presentation, for example. When the world outside is on a lockdown, Mr. Sarvagya Baril, a youth icon, is welcoming and inviting you to explore the greatest opportunity on earth. Can you beat that? When everybody else is on a lockdown, we are here on this platform discussing the greatest opportunity. This is because of how we think. Now here, when we are coming closer to how we think, I encourage you to remember that time is money. You and I have logged into this presentation for free. But you and I are investing our time. And this time has a certain value. This time has a price. So this webinar, if it is going to last for whatever number of minutes that we are going to spend together, is actually an investment that you and I have made into this presentation. Well, if you and I have invested time, we at Winning Team have invested time in making this presentation for you. To make this presentation worth the while, we would request you to kindly sit with a paper and a pen, with a notebook. Make your notes, friends. Because 19 years back, when I was invited for a presentation like this, the speaker mentioned a line saying that my life is about to change. Well, on that day, I didn't want to believe him, but 18th of January 2001 remains that day when my life changed. Because that was the first time I got introduced to this industry. So I would encourage you to take a piece of paper, a pen, make your notes, and then when you have made your notes, to discuss the same with the friend who has invited you to watch this presentation. When we are talking of a global business, let us call to mind what the first billionaire of the US, J.P. Getty, told all of us, left this message for the world. Quote, I rather have 1% of the effort of 100 people than 100% effort of my own effort. Unquote. Now, J.P. Getty is trying to give us a very profound thought here of discussing the percentage of effort, rather having 100% of our own effort in leveraging 1% effort from 100 people. While we dwell on this thought, we have a few choices in the world today. Not few, we have many choices in the world today. To name a few, it is the oil and gas industry, then you have the steel industry, you have the information technology, which has now broken into two parts of artificial intelligence and robotics. We also have the wellness industry, and we also have the hotel and hospitality industry. Now, dear friends, with all these industries to choose from, you and I need to realize what is the determinant of wealth creation. In whichever opportunity that you and I focus, the determinant, the philosophy of wealth creation remains the same. The philosophy of wealth creation is summed up by Robert Kiyosaki in his book Rich Dad Poor Dad, where he explains the cash flow quadrant. The cash flow quadrant states that there are 4 known sources of income. We have a choice of becoming an employee or a self-employee, a business owner or an investor. Well, what are the determinants for income in these 4 quadrants? For an employee and a self-employee, time makes money. Can you get this right? Time makes money. You and I invest our time. There could be somebody here watching this presentation who is working 8 hours, 9 hours of job. You log in, you log out. You get your salary according to the time that you have given to the organization. Self-employed, chartered accountants, lawyers, doctors, corporate trainers, self-employed. We show up at our place of work, we make money. So we are trading our time for money. What happens when we don't show up at that particular place? Well, nobody is going to pay us. That is why this side of the income is known as active income. You and I have to be physically present to get the money out of this system. Well, look at what is happening on the right side. You have a business owner and you have an investor. For a business owner and an investor, the determinant changes. It is no longer time. For a business owner, system makes money. Whereas for an investor, money makes money. Well, this income is termed as passive because you and I don't have to be present to make this money. You set up a system and the system is driving this business for you. Well, there are so many of our friends who make nice burgers. They have opened up a nice store, they're selling burgers, and they're doing pretty well for themselves. But then when we are talking of the burger industry, we also have McDonald's. Well, burger, the product remains the same. But your friend and my friend is a self-employee. He's the one opening the shop, buying the bun, cutting the bun, making all those things ready. Whereas McDonald's has converted a burger into a system. Now the system is driving the business. And if you look at the statistics, definitely burger business, I think nobody matches the size and volume that McDonald's rolls out across the globe. Investors, money makes money. Film producers, people who lease out houses on rent. You and I have a couple of apartments that we have given on rent. Now our money is working for us. Money makes money. Income is passive. If I were to ask you this question now, which side, left or right, would be your choice? Would you like to remain in an active source of income as an employee or self-employee? Or would you like to explore the passive side of income, which is also known as residual income? Well, friends, 5% of the global economy is on the right side. Sorry, on the left side. And 95% of the global economy is on the right side. Whereas 95% of the global population is on the left side and 5% of the global population is on the right side, which means 95% of the world population are struggling for 5% share, whereas 5% of the global population are enjoying 95% of the global economy. Well then, if this is a known fact, and this is what is being taught in schools and colleges, why don't people from the left-hand side jog and jump down to the right side? Well, 3 things stop us. Investment, the fear of risk, and experience. As we guide you through this presentation, we will see how you and I can walk into the right side. Yes, walk into the right side immediately after this presentation. Because in life, you and I are used to the word called substitution. Every sport that we watch has substitution. Any player not performing to his optimum level is substituted. Any player getting injured on the field is immediately substituted. But as far as our income is concerned, have you and I protected our income? Is our income something that can be substituted. The moment I stop showing up at work, will the same income still flow into my house? Have I secured my family with my income? Think about this. Haven't you heard of stories of people who are having a very decent life, a very luxurious life, comfortable life, and an untoward experience took away the breadwinner of the family? And haven't you realized the downfall that the family has seen just because the breadwinner went missing? Friends, this is something that you and I are not immune to. It can happen to us as well. Have we secured our family financially? Here, what we need to realize, and the main idea and objective of getting this presentation across to you, is for you to know the next big thing. Wisdom is the ability to know the future. There could be some parents watching this presentation. Imagine 5 years down the line, your children asking you this question: Dad, didn't you know how the times are going to change in the future? So here, friends, when we are talking of the next big thing, we need to pick up some things. I shared some couple of industries that you and I can choose, but the next big thing is circling around two industries: the wellness industry and information technology. IT and wellness coming together is the next big thing. How? Read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Read the book The Wellness Revolution. In Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki very beautifully and subtly puts forward the point that you and I cannot afford not to have multiple and a passive source of income. Paul Zane Pilzer, a noted economist, in his book The Wellness Revolution, is explaining to the whole world that this is a $1 trillion industry, and the next fortune, the billionaires of the next generation are going to be born out of this industry. Put these two together, friends. And then Paul Zane Pilzer, a noted economist and an author, quote, "Of all the entrepreneurial opportunities available today, one of the most important is direct selling, also called network marketing," unquote. Paul Zane Pilzer, who has been a consultant to US governments, he has been a globetrotter, bringing people closer to realize the potential hidden in the wellness industry, in the IT industry. And now he says, of all the entrepreneurial opportunities, now coming back to the introduction of this presentation, where Mr. Sarvagya introduced you and said that you are going to come across the greatest opportunity on earth. We are not talking out of our hat. We are talking with facts and figures. Of all the entrepreneurial opportunities available today, one of the most important is direct selling, also called as network marketing. But here, friends, when we look in terms of network marketing, there is a lot of confusion in the world outside. People are confused with the word multi-level marketing, network marketing, and direct selling. People take 2 steps away when they hear the word network marketing, is because of their misconception. What is authentic and genuine network marketing? Network marketing is about no joining fees, no investment, no door-to-door selling, no forced purchase, no e-wallet. This is purely based on word of mouth, and this is purely based on satisfied consumers sharing the product and services with their family and friends and sharing their experience. This is what network marketing is all about. Now, in the world outside, you also have a lot of Ponzi schemes. Ponzi schemes will invite you for a presentation, brainwash you and talk to you about dreams, and then the next thing they're going to tell you is to make an investment. After you have made an investment, they're going to tell you to bring 2 friends on your left and 2 friends on your right. And that never happens. The money goes for a toss. These are technically called as Ponzi schemes. Stay away from fraudulent MLM companies. The multi-level marketing industry is more than 100-year-old industry. The Indian government has issued 2 books. There is a guidelines book. Connect with the person who has invited you for this presentation to know how genuine this industry is all about. Now here, friends, let me ask you this question, just to clarify this concept about network marketing and direct selling. How did you get onto social media? How did you get yourself an ID on Facebook? How did you download WhatsApp? How did you get onto Insta? Well, the answer is simple. It has always been through word of mouth. Somebody recommended it to you and you got connected to the system. Whether it is watching a movie, whether it is eating in a fancy restaurant, or whether it is going to a sale, everything has come to us with a reference and invitation from somebody. So don't run away from the word referral. It is something that you and I have been doing since birth. Now, when we talk in terms of referral, what are the popular referral success stories? Well, the popular referral success stories are Facebook, WhatsApp, that's entire social media. Then you have Rotary International, you have BNI, and you have network marketing. I have just put a few on board just for you to get a little clarity that referral system is not something that was invented yesterday. It is a very popular system which has been there right from the time mankind came into existence. But well, friends, when you and I are discussing about the greatest opportunity on earth, when you and I want to explore network marketing, get into a little due diligence. This due diligence should happen on 4 platforms: product and services, company, compensation plan, and support system. Now, when we talk in terms of understanding and analyzing these 4 things, when it comes about product and services, I hope you're making notes. The first thing that you need to evaluate is whether you like the products. Second, is there a need for these products? Third, does it meet that need? 4, is there a wide range to choose from? 5, are the products affordable? And 6, is it profitable? Well, when you have evaluated these points for product and services, you're getting somewhere. The next thing that you need to evaluate is the compensation plan. Is the compensation plan quick enough to generate income for people who have just got into the system? Or you need to remain in the system for 10 long years to see the color of green? No. Can an individual generate income quickly? 1. 2. Does it generate a reasonable part-time income? Just a couple of hours ago, an associate of mine, Mr. Sagar Bambari, who's a double Universal Crown Director from Mumbai, was encouraging people in his presentation to aspire for a minimum 1 lakh per month income out of this system. Can you imagine? We are not talking in tens and thousands. We are talking of 1 lakh of rupees. And when Mr. Sagar Bambari makes this recommendation, it is based out of our experience, friends. So does it generate a reasonable part-time income? Is there a possibility to make it a full-time stable income? 4. Success testimonials. Most important, friends. How many people have actually walked up the ladder and succeeded in the system that they're inviting you to? The third area that you and I need to do our due diligence is the company itself. Is the company well managed? Do you believe in the management team? Are they in tune with the changing time and trend? Do they have a long-term vision? These things matter a lot because all the Ponzi schemes are fly-by-night operators. They have short-term goals, short-term visions. Support system. Does the company have a website? Is there online and offline support? Well, you and I are connected today because of online support. So this speaks volumes about the system. Are there apps to help us build a business? Are there trainings and are there events? After having done this due diligence, we are getting somewhere closer to the industry called direct selling. Well, friends, all of us have a plan B, plan A. We have some steady source of income which is there. I won't use the word steady because even while I'm in conversation with you and the kind of traveling that I do in the Middle East and other places of the world, I know a lot of organizations haven't paid their employees for the past 3 months and 6 months. And this has become a global trend. So plan A, is there security in your plan A? And we are already inviting you to explore plan B. There has to be a plan B in our life. When we are talking of plan B, friends, online business ideas is plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D is plan Z. Look at the success stories of online business ideas. Look at Swiggy, look at Big Basket, Ola, Uber, Airbnb, Byju's. I could have put a lot. I was falling short of place to get the logos in. But so many success testimonials. Uber, Ola running a gigantic global platform for taxis without owning a single taxi. Oyo present in every city, nook and corner that you can think of without owning a single hotel and hospitality facility by themselves. So is Big Basket. Swiggy doesn't have a restaurant of its own, and it can deliver the best of the food available in your city at your doorstep. These are loud examples of online business ideas. If the world is going online, friends, my question to you, are you online? Do you have an active source of income, a passive source of income, which is generated online? Think about it. Here, I have touched upon certain areas. One is passive income. Then is the next big thing. Then wellness and IT industry. I've touched upon network marketing. I have introduced you to understand the power of referral. And I have also opened your window to make sure that you are available online. Welcome to this presentation, friends. And as you know, the globe is now coming on to this gesture, because I cannot extend my hand to shake hands because I will have to sanitize my hands first. So we begin the presentation now. Picture abhi baki hai. We're just getting done with the introduction. The movie begins now. Here, friends, welcome to a consumer empowerment opportunity. Winning Team Education System presents the consumer empowerment opportunity, where we are helping consumers realize their true potential. Because you and I as a consumer haven't realized what is our potential and what is our power. The consumer empowerment opportunity circles around the word change your shop. So if I have to sum up this presentation even right now, I will say, friends, we'll discuss things later. First, change your shop. That is the first step. Because change your shop, why we are asking you to change your shop? Because the world outside is changing. Friends, there are certain expenses which are fixed. Time of recession, time of shock, time of whatever lockdown, there are a few things that have been stocked up in your home and it is present. Run through the list. You have a toothpaste, soap, detergent, dishwasher, floor cleaner, hand wash, oil, shampoo, conditioner, tea, coffee, cooking. All these things are there in every home. And we put this in our monthly expense list. Stop doing that, friends. The consumer empowerment opportunity is migrating, is shifting you from investment, from expense to investment. So whole world of monthly expenses can become your monthly investment. Ask us how. Here, friends, along with this entire FMCG range of products, talking of a wide range, we also have nutrients, nutritional supplements, nutrition that is missing in our diet. Well, this presentation, I'm not going to dwell much upon this point. I'm just going to highlight the very fact that we are loaded with a wide range of natural, affordable nutritional supplements. These are adjuvants. We are not talking of substitutes. We are talking of supplements, healthy food supplements. With a wide range to choose from, FMCG, healthy food supplements, we also have a portal called Best Deals, where you name it and we have it. All this coming to you under one umbrella, one store. And the store is called Vestige. They started operations in 2004 with just 2 outlets, one in Delhi, one in Bangalore. Today they have 2,000 outlets across the country. They have outlets internationally in Dubai, Bahrain, Oman, Saudi, very soon opening in Thailand. We've got a store in Bangladesh. It is growing exponentially across the globe. And what is the vision that Vestige has since 2004? To help people live a life of dignity and economic independence on their own terms. And their mission is to grow to a global scale and become a benchmark in network marketing. Now here friends, when we are talking in terms of Vestige as an organization, Vestige won the prize of the Global 100 Award 3 consecutive years of becoming globally recognized as the fastest growing company. In 2019, we were ranked 63 globally. Vestige has been awarded as India's Best Company of the Year 2017 by Indian Brand Consulting Corporation USA, Best Nutraceutical Company of the Year award in 2017 and 2018. An organization that Vestige is also awarded as the National Best Employer Brand 2018. We are talking of Vestige as a company which has received a Global HR Excellence Award in 2019 and Best Employer Brand 2019. Friends, with all this and much more, you're sitting with a global opportunity. All you need to do is download certain apps free from your Play Store. And these apps give you access to all this information that I have shared with you. And if you look at your screen, the countries that you can choose from right now to build a global business from your doorstep, from your phone, is India, UAE, Sultanate of Oman, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Bangladesh, Thailand. Bahrain is already there on the list, and coming soon so many other countries. International outlets, this is the store in Dubai, the training room in Dubai where regular presentations and meetings go on. Regular trainings and sessions across India and all international outlets. So when we are looking at this global business opportunity, you and I are not building it alone. We have a strong support system to back us up. The compound annual growth rate of Vestige for the past 10 years in a row has been 79% per annum. Well, friends, that speaks volumes. Why? 3 things are established out of this. 1, the products are of high quality, priced economically, and products are available. Well, 2004, we are in 2020. This shop has survived for 16 years. And 16 years is a good enough time for you and I to be secure that we are shaking hands with the right partner. With a compound annual growth rate of 79% per annum, people are buying the product, people are repurchasing the product, people are also recommending and referring it to the family and friends. Well, friends, you can be forced once to visit this store and make a purchase. Why will you visit this store the second time? You will visit the store the second time only if you like the quality of the product, and second, if it matches your budget. Well, for the past 16 years, Vestige has already proven this across India and across the globe, that the products are of international quality and very economically priced. We will urge you to become a smart consumer as soon as possible and change your shop. Now, when we talk in terms of a trusted, tried, and trusted brand, Vestige is knocking at your door. So here, friends, how do you and I get started? Well, we fill a form which is for free. It can be done online through the app, and you get a unique global ID. A unique global, I would say, a unique global customer ID. And what are the benefits of this customer ID? So you first sign up the form, then you get connected with your local winning team leader to know how you can grow this business. 4 benefits that I would like to emphasize. If I have to state all the benefits, we would need about 2 hours of this presentation. But to keep it short and simple, the first benefit of this customer ID is you get 10 to 20% discounts on the MRP. The second benefit is about 10%, approximately 10% worth products free on every purchase. And every month there are new offers that are rolling. 3, you buy products worth about 3,300 rupees approximately, and you do it consecutively for 4 months between 2nd and the 12th of every month. Yes, 2nd and the 12th of every month. 3,300 rupees purchase can be done in a single bill or multiple bills. Choice is yours. When you do this for 4 consecutive months, in the 5th month, You walk home with 2,500 worth products free, products of your choice. Well, friends, this is a super saver. Likewise, you would have seen the flash mark on the presentation, super saver. Understanding the consistency offer, as it is called, and explaining it to family and friends is important because this is the very pulse of this store. Fourth benefit is whatever shopping you make, you get points. These points are calculated and the money is credited to your bank. Hello? Knock, knock. Have you got this right? Shopping, points, calculated, credited to your bank. Everybody in this chat room today has some loyalty program going on somewhere. You go to any store, everybody gives us an ID. They connect it with our mobile number. The moment you walk into a store for the first time, they pop a question. Sir, are you visiting the store for the first time? Can I have your mobile number? They put our mobile number. So next time when you visit the store, you get these discount and you'll get these points. Have you ever stood at the counter of the store and asked for cash? They're not going to give us cash. They only keep the points. You buy products in that shop and the points are redeemed. Whereas this store uses a different philosophy, friends. You do your shopping, you get your points, there is a percentage of calculation that is put up aside, and this money that is generated is credited to your bank. Change your shop. And you change your shop now. Some of you will be wondering, shop giving money. I mean, where does the shop get the money to give you back? Look at the conventional way of marketing and look at the unique Vestige philosophy of making us a smart consumer. You have a manufacturer and you have a consumer. Product and services don't come directly. Cash flow is not direct. The manufacturer invests money in advertising. The advertising agency and the celebrity endorse the product. The ad campaign begins. And then you and I as a consumer, we watch the advertisement, we go and buy the products. You and I have not only given money for the product, we have also spent for the advertisement. That is the way it works. So the manufacturer has recovered every single rupee naya paisa he has spent on the product and the advertising. You and I have ended up becoming consumers, paid money, took home the product and services. Nothing else. Whereas Vestige operates on a different platform. Vestige as a manufacturer, most of the products being manufactured by Vestige, most of the products also endorsed and gotten from different reliable sources, comes to you and me without any advertisement. A friend has invited you to connect to this link for this webinar. You did not receive this advertisement on television, or you do not see a big celebrity coming and telling you 3 o'clock, Sunday, 22nd, log into it. No, this didn't happen. Somebody has recommended this to you. So here Vestige comes directly in connect to the consumer. Whatever money Vestige saves in this advertising medium, which is a very big budget, is given back to the customers. And what you and I as customers do give back to Vestige are loyalty. Because we are getting paid, we are getting points for every product and service we are using, we become a loyal consumer. So here, friends, it's a win-win situation. This is a smart shop and you and I are smart consumers. So be smart and buy smart. Well, is this all? How do the points increase? With your same customer, unique customer ID number that you have, when you recommend it to your family and friends, your customer ID is linked with theirs. When I explained this concept to a manager of a bank a couple of weeks ago in Mumbai, they stopped me at this time of the presentation and they said, oh, this is that member business. I become a member and then I go and make other people member. I don't know if I can do this. I said, I have to stop you here, gentlemen, but I want to correct a little background and a little understanding. When I made an investment in the bank manager welcomed me and said, thank you so much for your deposit and your money is safe with us. And before I got up, The manager asked me, "Sir, can you recommend 2 or 3 more of your friends whom we can approach and they can also invest in our bank? They can also have FDs in our bank." Well, what is that? That again is membership. Friends, all of us are doing this in some form or the other. Don't run away from the word referral. All you need to do is first use the product and services, and when you are satisfied, which you will be, you're going to recommend the product and services to your family and friends. When their ID is connected with yours, whatever purchases they make, whatever recommendations they make, the points is something which is shared by all. So here, friends, change your shop. You get points, money coming back into your account. Is this enough? Well, 22nd of March, when the whole world is on a lockdown, you have not invested your time to listen to some gyan and philosophy about changing your shop. What you and I can actually build here is dreams. And in the words of our chief mentor, Mr. S.P. Barrel, to think of what seems impossible in the present is a dream. To think of what seems impossible in the present is a dream. Well, friends, whether it is working, employee, self-employee, business owner or investor, everybody is pursuing their dreams. And this is a global platform. What kind of dreams are we talking about? Some of you might be planning financial freedom. Some of you aspire to build a dream house. Some of you aspire to drive a luxury car. Some of you aspire in early retirement. Some of you might be wanting to do something to make your parents happy. Some of you would be wanting to travel around the world. Some of you would want to do some social service. And some of you must be planning for a higher education for your children. All those things put together, friends, this one platform gives you the opportunity to explore these dreams. And again, we are not talking out of our hat. We have seen this happen in our own lives. So here, friends, when we are talking in terms of making our dreams come true and standing on a platform, Vestige offers us 7 types of income. There is a retail profit, there is performance bonus, there is director bonus, there is leadership overriding bonus, there is a car fund, house fund, travel fund. Connect with your friend who has invited you for this webinar. Sit down with a piece of paper and understand how these 7 types of income flow and work in your life. I would like to pick up one area that you should remember and ask your friend who invited you on this webinar. And that is the Fast Start 8% and the Fast Start Bronze Director. I'm leaving you with this thought. You need to ask your friend, what is a Fast Start 8% and what is a Fast Start Bronze Director? Here, friends, when we look in terms of building a global business, what you and I need is a global platform and a global education system. A global platform with a global education system. You've been watching the presentation, and the invitation has also come to you from Winning Team. And in the presentation also in the corner, there is a logo of Winning Team. And many of you will be wondering, Vestige is the shop and what is Winning Team? Well, Winning Team is a global education system. Let me take you through this. Winning Team education system has a very simple yet profound mission statement. And we are living this mission. We fulfill this mission every day of empowering people to realize their dreams by providing them the best education to build a long-term, duplicable, sustainable, profitable, and the biggest independent Vestige business with values and principles. How does this education system come to you? This education system comes to you with the help of an app. You download the Winning Team app from your phone and you get connected to international quality of education of how to build this business. But friends, the why still remains with you. You be clear why you want to join this business. We will show you how it's done. So here, friends, a global business opportunity. We are blessed indeed that our chief mentor, Mr. S.P. Barrel, is one of the top 50 globally most admired Indians. Our events and programs are transformational in nature. We are not into motivation, friends. So if you're looking for motivation, you might be disappointed. What we can assure you with Winning Team is transformation. Our training and teaching does not come out of textbooks. Our training and teaching comes out of real life experiences. Our leadership is truly international. You have to meet our leadership. Now, where are you going to meet our leadership? There are a lot of events. There is a lot of recognition that happens. You can meet them there, or you can meet our entire leadership with one book. Yes, it's the Winning Attitude, the success testimonial book that Winning Team has compiled. The list that you're making of your shopping while changing your shop, the one thing that should be there is this success profile book. To the friends who have invited you for this webinar, make sure you made a note in your book right now that the one thing that you need is this success profile book. Because this book, friends, speaks volumes. I can go on and on and on for another 2 hours. But to keep it short and simple, get hold of this book. This one book is an eye-opener. This book contains stories of doctors, chartered accountants, lawyers, senior scientists. Then we have PhD, we have doctorates, we have teachers, we have engineers, we have students, we have homemakers, we have carpenters, we have street vendors. We have so many success stories to share with you, friends. From rag to riches stories you will find here. And these are real life heroes whom you can meet in life. So get hold of this book as soon as possible. And here, when we are talking in terms of a global platform and a global education system, we have Vestige as a global platform, and we have Winning Team as a global education system. Put these two together and you are at the right place. So your friends, when you're contemplating and your friends have asked you to go through this presentation and decide if you want to join us, we are not inviting you to join our business. We are inviting you to join our mission. A mission which is getting people closer for a passive income, for a mission that is getting people to realize what the next big thing is and get ready for it now. We are getting people closer to wellness and IT. 4 apps can change your life. There are many apps sitting on your phone. Delete a few of them if the space is not enough. But make sure you get a Vestige app, a POS app, a Best Deal app, and a Winning Team Education app. In the Winning Team Education system, you have a CEP, a continuous education program, which gives you a series of learning and teaching opportunities. We are inviting you for a mission to explore the world of network marketing. We are inviting you on a mission to understand the power of referral. This opportunity is changing a lot of lives. It will change yours as it has changed ours. Online, you and I cannot afford missing being online. And free of cost. Imagine we are downloading 4 apps and we own those apps. We have not invested a single penny in developing those apps. We are not worried about the logistics. We are just clicking buttons and products are moving worldwide. So your friends, what else are you waiting for? Why and how? You become very clear as to why you want to be a part of this business. It could be for passive income. This could be for making an extra source of income, for a dream house, for your dream car, education for the children, something to do for the parents. So many reasons for you to be why you would want to do this business. And a situation like this that you and I are living in now, none of us have experienced a pandemic in our life. Our parents might tell us stories of the war, that they were there, they witnessed the war. Many of us have not witnessed a war, and nobody has witnessed a pandemic. Situation is grim outside. Job industry is at stake. Look at the statistics that is flowing in. Only because of this viral influence on the world, millions are going to be jobless. This is the situation that waits for us outside. There is a lot of insecurity, a lot of fear and darkness. And here we have the winning team education system lighting a lamp in your life. So here friends, you become very clear about your why. Don't be worried about how. You have an entire system to support you to get your how done for you. Welcome to our family where dreams come true. Well friends, dreams is what keeps us alive. What better opportunity can it be that when the world is on a lockdown, we are discussing about dreams coming true. You and I are nothing less than missionaries. There are a lot of people groping in the dark who are going to be lost in a certain while. There are already some who are already lost. You and I can become a messenger of financial security, financial freedom, and making dreams come true. Get connected immediately with the person who introduced you to this webinar, the person who shared this video with you. Our world has changed. So will yours. Thank you so much for your time. God bless us all.